Good day everyone, Darkness of the Stars here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, episode number 4. In the last episode, we got a little closer to Yuri, and we also prepared for a festival, and we read the most beautiful poem ever, called Ah Shit. Anyways, let's start this. I'm writing the next poem. Alright. Let's write it like I would write one of my normal stories as well. Alright, so let's see. The last story I just wrote a little bit was like Black was caught in a chair, tied up, sadness. Till he hears a whisper saying, "You really are that helpless, aren't you?" And it was Harmonia. Okay. Let's see. Harmonia and I No. Black, after the great disaster of the Ash World, the clouds never went away. Shit, I'm just trying to get shinies, but I guess we have to go clouds now. Harmonia has been a little uncontrollable with all of her emotions, though. And she has also become just a bit judgmental. Let's see. But in the same time, it still is kind of peaceful. We have been getting really close to death, but at the same time, the possibilities are unending. Shit, I can't do anything with these. It would be a shame if it never ended, but it has to someday. I catch Harmonia. She's sitting there singing. And she seems to be filled with quite a bit of excitement. But I keep her unrestrained. What the hell is that word? Unrequited? She always has worn that little nightgown of hers. It's been burnt a little, but not too badly. But she tries to keep it secretive, since she doesn't know I notice the burns. Though the world has been dark a lot lately. And misfortune is all in the air. There is still some hope. Though, the fact if the ash never went away would be a bit frightening. We hopefully will not have to wait for an eternity. Shit. Though incapable of solving most of these problems. Shit! Damn it, both of the words I was gonna use for the ending there. Which one do I choose? We will both still have wonderful memories. Man, I'm like the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Like, yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano. Yuri likes everything strange and thorough, and also complicated words. Oh well, I'm just going off of random stories I write. And yes, I actually do write some stories. If you guys want, I could probably give you a little link in the chat if you want to read them. They're kind of long, but they're not that bad. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, like, maybe not determination, but I guess like passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Also, that reminds me, you guys asked for the YouTube user. You know what? Give me a sec. I am going to give you guys a link to the YouTube channel as well. Is this video not working? Holy balls, it's not. Don't make me have to go dig out that video and have to... Ah, look at that. YouTube's not responding. I have to reload this page. Give me a minute. We sure want to leave. You might lose any changes you made to this page. I have to. Shit. I don't know if those videos went up or not. Why is YouTube being a bitch? Probably should have no, we'll just upload them when we're done. Here. The rest. And let's see. Channel. Here we go. Copy. And here you guys go. Here is the YouTube. Oh, so you do want the stories. Okay, I will share them at the end of this episode that we do. If you guys will remind me. And I'm like super happy that you're all like willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Oh, thank you. Ganakwa 01. Weren't you like complaining about just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Food. You got me convinced there, Natsuki. You got me convinced. Food is good. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they really have fried squid? Like squid? That's like a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Aren't you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I like didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by like all you of like all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. Eh? That's like not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke made no sense in translation. Wait. Breaking the fourth wall. God damn it, Monica. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's my wall to break. Never mind. Let's just, focus on our own events for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. Yoo-hoo! Sayori! How are you? Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you wouldn't worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Big smiles. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Like, Blackstar, what is up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but haven't you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Like, anything up with her? In what, ways do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I had noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something like on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not like the one asking you. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. Ah, shit, I misclicked. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Like, no, it's important to, like, me too. I mean, I'm, like, also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll, like, try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you, like, sure? Maybe she just has had, like, a... Maybe she just has, like, a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm just saying that maybe the thing on her mind is, like, you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I, like, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori, like, talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Well, I am the only boy here, so... meh. She's, like, seemed so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than always has been. Like, you're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's, like, around you? I like, said too much. I'm sorry. What do I, like, know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to, like, conclusions, so you should forget about, like, what I said. I'll like, try to talk to her, so don't try to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. Can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she just looks away quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Are you a psychic? It makes sense because those purple eyes! Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. I'm totally not a stalker. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concerns of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I ask her about it, she doesn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to get misunderstood. Wait, misunderstood or I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Okay, there we go. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Yeah, we're like twins. You can't separate us. Right, Sayori? Sayori? Where'd you go? Sayori? She's still on the desk, okay. Ah, I see. Then perhaps this is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Blackstar, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every poem, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behaviors today, too. And I also feel some concerns for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, like twins, like I said. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Hell, I'm wearing pretty simple clothes. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. What are feelings? That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as you're here, why don't we do some reading? Sahart the King. Hello! How you doing? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Like, okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. What? Why don't we, like, share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, let us save. Right here. Return. Let's go back here. I feel like we have to go with Sayori first. Twins! We gotta. Come on, Sayori. Come on. Come on. Get over here, Sayori. Come on. Get over here. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone. I was just literally writing my own story. You can ask the people in chat. I was writing my own story. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, come on! Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Well, see you later, twin! Nice seeing you! Alright, let's see. We haven't shared with Monica second any times, so we're gonna go with Monica next. Like, hi, Blackstar. Have you, like, thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Right now I only have, oh shit. That's a good poem. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out, like, great. It would also make me, like, happy to see it. Anyway, let's, like, take a look at today's poems. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't, like, be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends. We are kind of like twins, but Sayori and I are actually real different. No, we're not! Well, that, like, may be the case, but maybe there is also some, like, similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Like, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any, like, case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she'd like exploring with emotion and, like, happiness and sadness. Wait! We haven't read Sayori's poem! Shit! Who knew that, like, someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their like own, and you shouldn't be afraid to like experiment a little bit either. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the winds. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all other have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glittering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceased to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumbs and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Okay, alrighty. Like, I feel like learning and looking for answers that are sort of the things that, like, give life meaning. Not to, like, get too philosophical or anything, but I was, like, kind of on... But it was, like, kind of on my mind, so that's what I, like, wrote about.
I see, I never really put much thought into it.
And, like, anyway, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to, like, lose its meaning? There's, like, one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about the things that are more sad than happy.
Oh wait, there's one thing. Going back. There's one thing I noticed is, it seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Like, are you surprised? I mean, everything was like okay. We wouldn't really have anything to like write about, would we?
Oh God. Sorry, choking on my own spit. You guys ever have that? That is the worst.
Humans are like two-dimensional creatures. I think you know like that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional? That was me talking. Nope, that was her talking. Okay. You mean one-dimensional?
Like, yeah, that. Anyways, here's like Monica's writing tip of like the day. Are you ever like too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Like, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find like other people who enjoy writing, then like sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of like just telling you that your writing is good or okay or like bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it. And the thing you can work on, it's like much more encouraging that way, and it'll like make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's like my advice for today. Thank you for like listening.
Best Monica's poem. Alright. I think we'll save Yuri for last this time. Alright, Natsuki, let's see what you got.
Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
Well, I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. I am not. We went literally. How do I explain it? Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Ugh. Looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow struck a nerve. Never thought I did. What I did is beyond me.
I'm like so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I'm not trying to impress anyone. We didn't even get to read her poem!
shit! Ah!
Oh, man. My god. I wanted to read her poem. It has the nicest writing. I could easily read it, apart from Monica's. That one's also pretty nice. I know, she's so sweet and beauty. Meh. Out of my league. Alright, Yuri. See what you got.
Ah, decided to try something different today?
I guess. Is that good or bad?
Well, neither. I have my preferences,
But it would be unfair for me to call something good or bad based on that.
as always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid to disappoint you in some way or another.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writings and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not that as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see.
We've been live for 3 hours, my dude.
Nice. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay, here.
Okay, this is gonna be hard. Let me get close to the screen again. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastically meets the surface, under the clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say it like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again.
Well, I guess that's what we get for getting not to read hers.
I see.
Natsuki didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to contribute. Yeah.
I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went on her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write out something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, like you three, we're like all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we like start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Like, catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right. Like Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Yeah.
So, I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, we are like twins! Stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Like, calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and, like, everything's fine.
What'd she say?
Anyway, we need to, like, figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's, like, decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's, like, right. Natsuki will be, like, making cupcakes. Ooh! But we, like, need them, a lot of them, and different, like, flavors. Can you, like, handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for, like, myself, I'm going to be, like, printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, like, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Like, no, that's not it, like, all. You're, like, the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pounding, too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder when when she's not around.
Ah. That may be, like, the case. But if I can also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, like, Yuri, you have beautiful, like, handwriting, you know? So you should make some, like, banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes, and as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's, like, great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways,
that just leaves you, the one who is truly useless. Ah! Yep, we are. Aw, that sucks. I know, she's so sweet. Oh yeah, I already read that. Duh.
I don't like to say that. In fact, like, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty, like, heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them, like, a hand. You could, like, always help me out as well. I would, like, really appreciate that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth did they go in to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, like, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a chance, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. You're in for a rude awakening, man. I am?
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Blackstar may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Blackstar to... What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's, like, settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Blackstar to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm, like, sure he's interested in...
I just did a playthrough of this tonight. Kinda messed me up as well as a few friends. Oh, boy. Well, I was told by my friends to play this because I haven't had a girlfriend for 2 years, so they're like, oh, hey, here, dude, get your flooring on. Doki Doki Literature Club. Try it. Figured I'd give fair warning. Okay.
You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Like, sorry. I was just, like, saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Like, yeah, Blackstar, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to, like, you.
Of course.
Very well. In that, like, case,
everyone looks straight at me. Alright. Definitely not Natsuki. She's being a bit of a bitch. So, let's see. Monica already has Sayori helping, so Sayori's helping Monica. No, screw it, we'll help Yuri. Well, I'm probably most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Like, Natsuki. I can, like, already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying, ugh. So, like, you'll be helping Yuri then, Blackstar?
Yep. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad
You might need new friends. What are friends? I only have one. Apart from you guys, chat, you are my friends pretty much.
I have a bad habit of overseeing these sort of things, so I think your assistance would be very useful. That's like great to hear. Natsuki, would you be able to like handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a bit sour.
So is this like everything?
Oh, so that is everything we need to go over. Yeah, that should be about it.
Are you guys like excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you like feel the same way?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's like good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Black Star picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They'll go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
We finished it 3 times. Version 1 bad. Good at all. It's too awesome. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of their own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori's always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Yeah? I turn around.
Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I don't have a phone! I'll give you my email.
I think that'd be the best way.
I don't have a phone! You know what? Here, let me just put the email. Okay, where's the... Thank you. Doop boop. Oh, there we go. There's your female. I mean, there's your female. What the? There's your female. What the hell? Oh god. Oh god. Got Ugh.
Then I'll be stopping at your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
Not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, that wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Well, shit. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself. I think that will make a pretty productive team, even if you chose me because you felt bad or something.
No, I chose you because everyone else is a bitch, and the other person... Well, because Natsuki's a bitch, and Monica already has Sayori. Ugh. I hate warm tea. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because it's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when we're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks hard again. Roommate might kill me. my fears might not like me anymore. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. What's anxiety? I don't have anxiety. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
Alright! The Glenn Quagmire, take this over.
More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Is this the next day? It's already Sunday. Oh shit, we're gonna save and end the episode on YouTube here. Thank you all for watching. Twitch viewers, you can stay. We are going through this whole game. If you guys liked it, why not hit the like button over there? And if you're new to the channel, why not hit the subscribe button down there? Thank you all, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.